Sometimes in the ICU we have sad stories, and sometimes in the ICU we have incredibly gratifying stories. And in his case, for someone so young to be so sick and then to recover so well and so quickly from his critical illness, I can call that one of the most gratifying stories that I've been a part of.
When you hear someone says you have COVID, it's like, oh man, I don't want to, pass alone. So, and leaving my family behind.
You never think that it's going to happen to you. But I mean, we wore our mask and we hand sanitized and we showered and we washed our hands and we did everything that we thought we were supposed to do.
Because I was experiencing shortness of breath and I was having a hard time breathing. I was stubborn at first, and she said, well, you have to go to the hospital. So I said, sure, okay. They discovered that I had COVID as well as pneumonia.
And then he got sent down here through Life Flight.
When he first arrived, he clearly was brought to UC for the potential of requiring ECMO, extracorporeal membrane oxygenation. It's that temporary bypass for the lungs. We had to act quickly or he would have certainly died.
It was 6 weeks from the day that I dropped him off at the hospital till I got to touch him again.
It took that amount of time to get him well enough to even go to a rehab facility or a facility that could help rehab him back to wellness so that he could get back home.
For his case in particular, I was just hopeful I could get him off the life support pump in the period of time that I was caring for him. And I'm so happy that in the ensuing weeks after I stopped caring for him, he continued to improve so dramatically and was able to come off the life support pump and ultimately have the breathing tube removed and return to his usual state of health. I have no question the team of people caring for him here at UC Health are the reason that he was able to survive, recover, and ultimately thrive from his critical illness.
You know, it's been the marathon. He went into kidney failure from COVID, so he was doing a lot of dialysis, a lot of confusion because he had ICU delirium. He lost a lot of his vision because of the bleeding behind the eyes, but he's regaining that slowly.
They put me through physical therapy, and that was rough too because I had to recall on how to walk. It was a journey.
And he was able to fight and able to come back home. It was awesome. I was able to see like my father again, and that's all I ever wanted to do is to see my dad.
Looking at my children's faces and seeing that I'm home. Looking at my wife's face, noticing that I'm home. Just hope means God is still in the business of healing.